Hey, it's Sol, and welcome back to the Half Weekly, the show that is normally called Warcraft Weekly, but since it's coming out early, it's half. I had a plan for this. I'm here with the news today because I'm going to be going out on holiday. What? And so, very quickly, before I leave town, I want to fill you in on the spattering of news that happened this week. But real quick, let's give thanks up above to the sponsors of the channel, and a big welcome to our newest member, Mary, who reminds me that, hey, YouTube members, they still exist. That's really cool. Oh, and by the way, I'm cooking Bob and a turkey.
Oh no, this explains everything.
Yeah, so let's get to the news. With the holidays kicking into gear, Blizzard started their typical Black Friday sales, taking up to 50% off many of its digital titles, including not Shadowlands, not Warcraft 3 Reforged, not the new Hearthstone expansion, and not character services. Seriously though, the sale is pretty extensive. I advise taking a look. Some of these sales include deals that give new players 50% off of their first month's subscription to WoW or WoW Classic. Recruit a friend! Woo! Sorry about that. There's also some other cool stuff like here's the people. Oh my god, Blizzard is trafficking people for half off. That's not bad. It doesn't appear that we're going to get a PTR build this week, but Wowhead has reported that the legendary Cloak has gotten even more legendary. Higher ranks of the Cloak unleash a primary stat proc called Draconic Empowerment, which for classes that rely on high primary stats, this is pretty good. So as of right now, this Cloak will provide your highest possible item level for your back slot. You also get resistance to corruption, resistance to sanity loss from visions and horrific visions, and it has a main stat proc. And in the next build, we're probably going to have an on-use effect that'll make it so that when you use it, it's going to provide other users of the Cloak this explosive damage boost. And I'm more than certain that later, they're just going to be like, screw it, let's add the Netherlight Crucible to this motherfucker too. But anyway, the last item, yeah, we're already at the last item for this weekly. Let's get right to the thumbnail story. The identity of the Jailer in Shadowlands has been leaked, and here it is. Look at his majesty, so mighty. He can even chuck galaxies like throwing stars. If you guys came here to see the Jailer, come on guys, I didn't even say spoiler alert, okay? I didn't say that I would reveal it here. It's out there, it's out on the internet. Just look at Google and Twitter and MMO Champion. I am not here to show you the full image of the Jailer, which, despite how convincing it is, I'm not going to say with any certainty that, yes, this is absolutely the real deal. I merely want to talk about this so-called leak's impact, and to reassure you that you don't need to be afraid of the Jailer's identity. Because to be perfectly honest, if these images are real, we could have seen the Jailer at BlizzCon, and it wouldn't have been like a big thing. Here's how I'm going to prove my point. I'm going to take you on a virtual tour of the art gallery right over here on the BlizzCon floor. I took a few pictures of the concept arts around here because, well, I thought they looked cool. One of the pictures I took was of this nameplate, Torghast, Tower of the Damned. It's described as the eternal prison for the damned, impossibly vast. It houses the Forge of Domination and is a source of Icecrown Citadel's architecture. Now, take a look at this screenshot. This is in fact part of the actual leaked shot, minus the Jailer's image, of course. The printout on paper looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? Eternal prison, vast interior, yada yada yada. It looks pretty clear to me that this leak is just an early copy or a mock-up of what eventually made it onto the BlizzCon show floor. So this leak, or whatever it is just a picture of what was going to be made public at BlizzCon. At one point, a picture of the Jailer was going to be revealed for all to see. It just turned out for whatever reason, it was not. So take that as you will. Personally, all I'm going to say about this image is that I learned nothing of value, really. Meaning that this alleged leak is going to have almost no impact on you, person at home and on the toilet, if you happen to run into the image. This also means that my current theory of the Jailer being nothing more than the jilted lover of the Arbiter, it still holds water. Yes! And that's going to be it. Short and sweet and just a sprinkle of Bob.
No!
I'm going to be out on holiday until next week, but don't be a stranger. Say hi in the comments or on Twitter or the Discord channel or etc. Please like this short weekly if you enjoyed yourself and subscribe for more of this and all things Warcraft. We'll see you next week. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, and stay breezy.